Off the top at 6 on this Tuesday, an unusual mystery is unfolding in Arlington County neighborhood. Human remains found inside a house that had just been sold.
Bob Barnard is along North Taylor Street in Arlington with more on what really, Bob, is an eerie kind of story.
Oh my gosh, this place is pretty creepy looking, Angie and Kenneth. We have a pretty good idea who was found dead inside this house yesterday, although the authorities are not identifying the person. Suffice it to say, the remains were likely in there for some time, perhaps years. It is a bizarre story.
It was pretty crazy. There was like 5 police cars, and they were asking about, you know, if I'd seen anybody or seen anything recently.
Stephanie Magus lives next door to the house where the remains were found, a spooky-looking place at the end of a cul-de-sac on North Taylor Street in Ballston. Arlington County Police telling us the remains were discovered Monday afternoon during a walkthrough by its new owners. Police haven't identified the remains, now at the medical examiner's office. But Stephanie says she has a hunch it's the man who grew up in this house and last lived there maybe 10 years ago.
And he would come by to the house even after it had been sold periodically. And so I saw him like 2020 maybe. So, I mean, if he like decided to die and wanted to be in the house that his parents built, I think it's really likely.
Another neighbor says police told him the remains had indeed been in the house for a while. Stephanie says they were discovered in the basement.
He grew up there, his mom owned it, and then he owned it after she passed, and he was hanging out here for years and years, even after he didn't own it.
Did you find that strange?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But he was a pretty strange guy.
According to property records, the house was just sold 2 weeks ago for $700,000. The 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 840-square-foot house was built in 1939. Stephanie says by the parents of the man who likely died there as long ago as the fall of 2020. But at that time, he hadn't owned the house for years.
He hadn't paid taxes, and he owed like $20,000 in back taxes.
So that's why he lost the house. It was auctioned away?
Yes.
That other neighbor tells us the most recent owner planned to tear down the house and build a new one in its place, but never did. We don't know for sure whether the new owner purchased the house without ever looking inside to find the remains of a former owner in the basement.
I should be surprised, but I'm not. He was a strange guy.
Now, I did speak briefly on the phone today with the new owner of the house. He referred me to his lawyer, and we are still waiting to hear back from that person. Now, if Stephanie is right, she's told us the name of this gentleman, but we're not going to say it on TV because we just don't know for sure it's him. But if it is him, he was in his 70s. And again, he hadn't been here that she saw. She saw him repeatedly over time, but maybe in 3.5 years. So perhaps his body's been in there that long. As far as she knew, he had no immediate survivors.